So I'm just going to acquire those now. I have this! What are you talking about? Okay, this is a special scenario, though, so we're going to do this real fast. The Yamato, having halted the Jupiter Empire's development on Mars, readies itself for the first warp in human history. After this, I need to check the DLC. So we'll have a quick break while I do that. Because, I have all the DLC for this game. So you and Velt met after the Yamato had already set out. We did. I never would have guessed seeing the way you two move on the battlefield. I could swear you two have been a team since forever. Really? So these are all characters we haven't actually met yet? But don't worry about it. This will make sense later. Well, I'm glad somebody out here thinks that. Could you lighten up? It's over. That makes it a good memory. You say that, Chitose, but there are some things you don't want to remember. What's the deal with you two? We kind of found ourselves on a team, but there's a reason why we can fight like we do. We went through a lot on our way to Mars. What happened? We've got some time before we head to Jupiter, I suppose I can tell you. So Lottie and Velt are two also original characters. They're sort of sub-characters. Yamato launches from Earth, charting the course of Mars. Inside, 3 pilots of humanoid mobile suits attend briefing of tactical maneuvers to be used in the battles ahead. So it's kind of skipping forward on the story a tiny bit for this DLC, but then we'll get right back to the normal story afterwards. Bonus scenario, Trial by Fire. This is how you basically unlock these extra characters. Yamato Aircraft Squad Briefing Room. So we three will be on the same team? Correct. Mobile weapons tactics are an entirely different beast compared to the Cosmo Falcon. I wouldn't be able to keep up. I figure mecha would work best with other mecha. If I might be frank, Captain, in space the Huckabine's maneuvers is on par with the Cosmo Falcon's. Moreover, the Grungus Swingus mode it allows it to maintain high speeds. We've designed this machine in preparation for our trip to Iskandar. It's prepared for any and every eventuality. There he goes, spouting off again. Pump the brakes, Vel. Let's hear him out first. Oh, alright. I'll just say it now. The formation wasn't my idea. Wait, was it Suzumu? While Suzumu was usually in charge of tactics, this one is directly from Commander Okita himself. From the Commander? So it is what it is. Being a part of Yamato crew means following orders. Sir, yes, sir. That's like proper military talk, right? If you say so. Your crew, not personnel. I read you loud and clear. I'll offer no further comments. Commander Okita's a legend. I'm sure he has his reasons. Word is these two are pretty much at square one. I hope this works out. Kisaragi is not exactly experienced herself, but I can't have these two going out there with stars in their eyes. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to request that we train together to ensure we function as a team. Whoa, Miss Serious over here. Don't get ahead of yourself. We can't leave Yamato while it's in transit. But, oh, that's already been taken care of. Officer Sanada has a simulator ready and waiting for you. New mechs. So, these are actually mechs from... the people who make this game also make their own only original cast, only original robots games as well. And that's got multiple sequels. I actually own one of them. These are mechs from those games. This is too cool. It feels like we're actually in space. They did Grungus and Huckabine perfectly. Executive Officer Sanada has his reputation for a reason. Look at that. They've modeled the damage. But if we get hit, who cares? Just don't get hit. Don't get hit, forehead. She's right. The glass must be half full for you. Hey, it's 336,000 light years. You gotta stay positive. You said it, Lottie. Guess some of us aren't on the same page. Might make teamwork a little hard. How about we get started? Now focus. Incoming target. Whoa! They went old school with the mobile suits. They're almost a century old, used in the lost decade of Char's rebellion. Those Federation suits are the G-Gun, and the colors it must mean they were deployed with General Revel. You can tell he's a humongous nerd. Yes, I'm sure Executive Officer Sonata would love to talk about that. Now go. Yes, sir. New hotness versus old and busted. Let's knock it out of the park. Time to show what the Huckabine can do. I know it's a simulation, but they could try to be more serious. Or else who knows what will happen when we get in a real fight. SR points are not included in these special missions, so you can just go nuts. The rollouts and pilots that appear in bonus scenarios do not affect the levels and customization of those in the main game. Additionally, extra counts cannot be increased, but will begin at level 5. So basically, they're just telling you, you don't have to worry about how much experience you're gaining, you don't have to min-max who's killing what, you can just go nuts. I'm gonna boost dash first thing, because otherwise I can't get in range. Nope. Oh, I still can't get in range. Oh well. Alright. The Huckabine! This is actually... You might notice it looks pretty familiar if you're familiar with robot anime. It looks a lot like a Gundam. Well, the people that make these games obviously really like Gundams. So they made their own original version, quote-unquote, of a Gundam. And that's the Huckabine. It's... In the original games, in their OG games, these are really customizable. Like, you get a Huckabine that can get, like, tank treads. It's an homage! Exactly, it's an homage! It's so much of an homage that in the latest original game, they were told they're not allowed to do it anymore by the Gundam people. And so they had to ritualistically blow up all the Huckabines in the game. You go through a scenario, and it's like, oh, they're decommissioning the Huckabines. So you get to see them all blow up. Because they were pissed! They couldn't use them anymore! So they were like, fine, fuck you, and blew them all up. Yeah, Viltab Text? What? That's not his name. Something's wrong with the name, I think. Anyway, he's really cool. He is... So one of the things I need to specify for folks who aren't super into robot anime, like me, robot anime is usually split into two main types. The real robots and the super robots. Real robots are like Gundams, like this. In Super Robot Wars, real robots tend to have higher evasion, lower health and armor, but better skill stats and more range, and tend to use more guns. Real super robots tend to be like Mazinger, Getter Robo, stuff like that. They tend to have more magical thinking rather than sci-fi, and they tend to be bigger, beefier, armored, that kind of thing. So Huckabine is a real, whereas the Grungust is a super. The Grungust is fucking amazing. Both of them are amazing, don't get me wrong, but I tend to like the supers more. The Grungust is fucking nuts. It's one large, so it's much bigger than the other two robots. I want to show off as many of these as I can, because these are fucking cool. Guy to the left. Hey, yourself! Yeah, it's because I haven't been online in for a long time. But I finally got a capture card, and I'm going to start streaming again. And I figured, why not start with one of my favorite series that doesn't get enough love? So I'm going to be playing a lot of the Super Robot Wars games. Okay, so, only has Fortune. Let's move you closer. You have 0 in, so let's move you closer. Okay, so that's all we can do this turn. Alright, let's see what happens when they fight us. We already know what I can do. But why not? I'm gonna attack them anyway. So, Huckabine and Grungust. I never knew they were machines like that. I've got a lot of work to do. Me and Vangray. I'm actually gonna skip this. Trying to remember how to do that. There we go. Because I'll show off their attack pattern later. I just wanted to prove I could. Yeah, I've been raving about this. It's a combination of multiple super robot animes combined together and made into a tactics game. really fun. But they are import games. They aren't released in the US. If you're a US person, they're import. If you don't live in the US, you might have a better option than we do. But like, I had to make a Singapore account to be able to get my DLC. Mecha animes are very iffy. That's understandable. Just keep in mind, there's so many different anime in this. If you like only certain robot animes with like a specific tone, that'll be in this game. But you'll also get a bunch that aren't that tone as well. Really? You had a 10% chance to hit me! You motherfucker! Okay. Time for cool shit. Oh, right. So, there's a requirement to use certain attacks. It's called focus. Required focus there. You see I don't have enough. You gain focus as you go through the fight, and there are certain abilities that give you more focus, but I cannot use these two abilities yet, because I don't have enough focus. So I can only use Boost Knuckle and Kaito Ragoken, which is fine, because these are still fucking cool. So, Kaito Ragoken! Nope, demo on. Go Go Grungust! We'll make short work of these rust buckets. Me and Grungust, we're untouchable. Like, the robots we're fighting are all from Char Counterattack, the show or movie. But they didn't fight anything like Grungust in that, so it's really cool to see that mix-up. Okay, I can use Rush Shaver or Micro Missile. Oh, and map attacks! I'll get to that when we can finally use one, but map attacks are fucking cool. I cannot use Loop Slasher yet, so... Micro Missile! We're going up against older mobile suits. Not a problem for Huckabine. Forget the team. I can handle this myself. Not dead yet. Remember, these are level 1s, so they're not super strong yet. But they ain't gonna die. I love Velt. He is such a gigantic nerd. Okay, so he has the skill Hitting Away, which means after you shoot, you can still move. That's super useful for someone like him who doesn't have a bunch of post-movement attacks. Okay, I can soften him up. Okie dokie. Bring it on. Stop fighting her. I want to show off the rest of the people. I'm gonna see if I can speed this up. Skip that. There we go. Boost Knuckle. You ever watch a Super Robot anime? You're about to be hit with a whole fist of nostalgia. If Grungus dodges you, you've done something wrong. Rocket Fist! Yes! Nothing like the classic Rocket Fist in Roma anime. Fine! You want to die? I can accommodate. Counterattack. Me first. Wasn't. Right, this is a special DLC mission, so our power isn't the same as the normal. Oh well. Missed me! Stop fighting me! Fight the others! Hold on. Accidentally changed the volume of my headset. Motherfucker! Die in a fire! Hate you all! I want to show off the other characters. Okay. Time to show off some other stuff. I don't have enough for... Man, you don't either, do you? They didn't attack me enough, so my focus didn't get built up. Okay. EX action. Multi-action! That is an ability that says if you kill a target, take another turn. Guess what? We got a lot of targets we can kill. Still not enough. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Vulcan Cannon is not going to kill him. So we'll just do another micro missile. Mobile suitsのデータは頭に入っている。Rakoken! Mobile suits との戦い方はこれでガツンと思いを言っちゃうよ。It's fine, we're gonna get plenty of opportunities to show off all their attacks later. It's just in this specific mission, it's really hard to build up their focus. It was too easy. Give us a real challenge. With Huckabine and Grungust, it couldn't have gone any other way. How was the Vengray? What? Why'd you get so quiet? I'll be honest with you. That machine? The Vengray? I don't get it. Stuffed with weapons, heavy armor, and you're swinging it around in full blast. I can see what you're going for, but I'd hesitate to call the final product anything but a failure. What do you mean? Wait, don't tell me it's an experimental model. I mean, I don't really know what it can do. I just kind of fell into it. I hear a lot of talking. You seem to think it's over. That was just the first taste. Break a leg. I forgot there's more. They're sending out battleships. Those are Zeon Musaka. Wait, we're supposed to fight battleships? All by ourselves? That's what's on the menu. No way! No friggin' way! Mecha are supposed to go up against what's on the ship, not the ship. A mobile weapon team versus a fleet of ships. Unconventional warfare. That's why the Federation lost to the Gamillans. Here we go. I'll make an opening. Follow my lead. I can't say I see the point. Yeah, I don't care if it's simulation. It's bonkers. So what if it's bonkers? It doesn't mean we can lose. Wait. There are things out there we can't even imagine. But that doesn't mean we can stop. We have to keep going. I don't think this training is pointless. So come on. The Federation may have lost, but that doesn't mean we will. We're going to run in the Gamillan sewer later. Just think of this as a dry run. Okay. It'll be okay. You can do this. The Earth's hopes are riding on Grungus and Huckbane. Earth. Yeah, we have to do this. We can be up against anyone, anything. I like the sound of that. Let's do this. And I only have 1 unit left for this turn. So I'm going to repair myself. Oh no! So this is why I planted her next to the Grungust. Because Grungust has support defend, which means any attack I'm going to take, if I took damage, Grungust would step in front and block it with a defensive stance. So they would take way less damage. But as you can see from the percentage, they're not going to hit me. So let's go nuts. Belt, Lottie, we can do this. We can make it to Iskandar and back to Earth. We have to!
Timing が合ってないみたいね。しつこく食い下がるわよ。これの威力なら。お願いだから当たってよ。いけー！
Omega Laser, I get to show it off. Cool. That was one heck of a lesson. I guess it takes more than strength to win a fight. No, it's all about will and courage. I'll do better next time. Just an I-beam, cause why not? Okie dokie, we should have enough for our attacks now. So let's get started with Elite Slasher. This is his best attack right now. I can't expect to win by relying on the Huckbine. I need something to win against a strong enemy. I learned what that is today.
対艦戦ならばやり方はおのずと決まる。行け、ディープスラッシャー。
Pretty damn cool! Remote control flying disc of death. And we already know he misses. Ah, yes! Yes, I get to show off her big attacks now. And pick your poison, doesn't really matter which one. Also, I get to show off the support attack. Almost like I planned it. What super robot doesn't have an awesome chest laser? And then it's going to attack and miss like it always does. But here's our support attack. So support attacks deal like half as much damage as a normal attack, but she has this ability that makes it so whenever she support attacks, she always crits. So it's still not like terrible damage. Alright. Should hopefully get to show off her last attack. We've already seen this a million times. Oh yeah! One chip down. Fine, I'll leave it for one more turn. Because her last attack is really fucking cool. Okay. G combination. So they mentioned stuff like Wing Gust and whatnot. Okay, just wanted to double check something. Yeah, this is a transforming robot. Wanna see all the things we can transform into? Fucking tank! Yeah! Fucking cool, right? Alright, and so here's what a map attack is. I can attack anything in that pink area. That includes your own units most of the time. Not very useful right now, though. So yeah, just gonna leap slash on this one, and then we'll murder the last one. So like I said, these are the best attacks we have for now. Super Robot Wars games upgrades units a lot, so we'll get more attacks there. You gotta have faith! We are awesome! We couldn't have done it without Huckmine and Grungust, and us as pilots, of course. But you, Chitose, you're the one who pulled it out for us. What now? You said it, Velt. Honestly, I nearly lost it when I saw those ships. Thank you, really. You told me exactly what I needed to hear. I really don't know what you're talking about. It was just a little advice is all. Oh my gosh, she's blushing! Cut that out, Lottie! But I do think that was some good teamwork. It was. Yeah! Cut the celebration. You're not done yet. We have 10 battleship scenarios on the menu today. Did you say 10? Whoa, are we being trained to be Spartans or something? Remember, no whining. We train until we get to Mars. Don't forget it. Our failure means it's over for Earth. It sounds like it was quite the regiment. And here I thought I'd forgot. I remember the only thing I wanted was to get to Mars already. But we did get something out of it. There's no battleship out there we can't handle. Not to mention teamwork. Not to mention it toughened us up. So that's your secret. But it may not be enough. Not for a journey this long. I guess so. We'll just have to make sure it is. I know you guys can do it no matter what's out there. We know you can too. Yeah, we're a team. We can fight. We have to. We'll fight and we'll make it back to Earth. We have a lot of people waiting on us. So basically that's just extra side story, get a bunch of extra points and money. Now, before we go forward, I'm going to save, of course. And I always save in a new slot, because I can. Alright. I need to hide stuff again, because I should have all of these. And I need to confirm they're installed. So I'll be back in just a minute. Well, the screen will be back. I'm still here. But I need to make sure I have all the DLC because we're going to be playing that throughout the game too. Okay. These are all the bonus scenarios. Motherfucker. Like, I shouldn't have to re-buy these. Your add-ons, initial benefits, bonus scenario. Why does it not have the DLC? I was absolutely certain I already owned the DLC for this game. Did I not? I might not have, now that I think about it. I might have watched someone play it. Oh. Okay, we're gonna play through one more scenario. Just the normal ones, anyway. And then we're gonna, and then I'll have to stop stream anyway because it's late and I need to get ready for bed and go to work tomorrow. But I'm gonna buy all the DLC between now and next time because, oops. Okay, so I didn't go over all this menu stuff. So here's your list of pilots. You can just go through them like this. So Okida is one of the pilots. And he's got his own set of skills and everything and stuff like that. Sub-pilots are pilots that are in the same ship. I'm an idiot. Pilots in the same ship that also get to use their spirit commands, but otherwise are basically useless. But hey, having extra spirit commands is fucking cool. So yeah, so those are our sub-pilots. And then, of course, you have Chitose. And that's it for now. Like I said, technically we have the Grungust and the Huckvine. They just aren't here yet. They'll show up next time. Customization is how you upgrade the mechs. As you can see, I have a lot of money. Because a new game plus. So I'm not going to upgrade all the way. Oh, wait. Right, it lets me upgrade them to 15. I only want to upgrade them to 5 for now. Weapon rank increases the damage of all your weapons. Oops. I pressed the wrong button. I keep doing that. Alright. There. Grants, so, if you upgrade to a certain point, like every 5 on average, then it gives you a special bonus to that mech. So this one gives us an additional power part slot, which is equipment, basically. Full custom bonus is at level 10. So if I wanted to, I could upgrade to 10 and get the full bonus, but that's too powerful for now. And we want to do the same to this, because you're going to be using the Yamato a lot. Grants additional power costs. Skill program. This is how you improve pilot skills. You can either learn actual skills, or you can upgrade their parameters. So that's their stats. Oh, use tack points for this? You might notice I have 150,000 tack points. It's a little nuts. Okay. So I want to get potential at max because she already has it. Why not? Support attack is already fine. I'm going to get save energy. Decreases energy consumption of weapons. Okay, it only lets me upgrade to 2. Because that'll be useful for this character later. Second attack makes it so if your skill stat is 30 points higher than the opponent's, you get to attack again after an attack. This is really good. And skill is her highest stat right now. So I'm going to grab that. But it's a pretty expensive skill as far as skills go. But you can only get one of it. But, I mean, what's the point? Why would you do more of it? Guard and Instinct. When your focus is high, Guard makes it so you take less damage. Whereas Instinct makes it so that you hit more, but dodge more. And deal crits more. You can also buy from this menu, but it's weirder. I prefer this way. Okay, Instinct maxes out at 3. Protection. Facing return attacks, evade to add 10% final evasion. So when you choose evade or defend, that makes it better. Hit and run. That's hitting away or whatever you want to call it. After you attack, you get to move again. I don't need that yet. Spirit Endurance. Basically, ignore debuffs. Fighter Spirit. When that focus that was so low before, this makes it so that as soon as you use that, you put out that unit, boom, focus gets raised. So yeah, I want a lot of this. It only goes at 3, but I'm going to need that for other characters anyway. This, whenever you attack or defend, you get more focus. This makes it so you get even more focus, depending on which one you want to get. So I'm going to get attack because that's what this character is focused on, attack. But I bought extra because why not? This makes it so your max focus is higher. Supply parts. You can use consumable type of items on other allies. SP Plus makes it so you have more SP for spirit skills. Repair skill lets you repair other stuff, but I have that baseline on the robot. Resupply lets you resupply other units. I'll worry about that later. Proud Ace is useless, especially for me, because you get Ace at 60 kills and 80 kills. This makes it so you get Ace bonus sooner. But if you're using a character and you want to have an Ace bonus, you should easily be able to get the 60 or 80 kills. So this is a useless skill. Standby strategy. If you end a player phase without any action, at the beginning of the next player phase, you get Awakening and Excel and recovers 5 SP. So basically it means you cannot be hit by the next attack and you move 2 spaces. But you cannot do anything for 1 turn. I hate this skill. It's useless. Full counter. When choosing return attack, you attack first. So that ability, that weapon I had that let me attack first anytime I got attacked, full counter applies to everything. SP recovery. Recover at 10 SP at the start of player phase. Don't need that for this character. Focus is above 130. Increases damage dealt by 20%. This is just a flat out good skill. But it's also 2,000 attack points. Concentration. Decreases SP consumption for each spirit command. It correlates with skill level. So you can use more spirit abilities. And dash. Increase movement by 1. I always grab that. So yeah. Let's do similar stuff for Okita. So potential. So we're going to need a very different set of skills because Okita is piloting a battleship. He ain't gonna be dodging. He needs to ignore size, because when attacking larger opponents, the amount decrease in damage dealt is calculated by ignoring one skill level. For level 2 opponent size, S is considered large side. This, what it means is, if you're a large unit and you're fighting another large unit, everything's normal. But if you're a large unit and you're fighting a small unit, your accuracy is shit, because it's really tiny compared to you. But the damage it can deal to you is also reduced. This skill makes it so you remove any buffs or debuffs based on size. But only for one per level. So a large, if I take this one level, a large unit will treat a medium unit or a 2 large unit as a large unit. So I basically want 2 points of this, I think. I need to double check. Oh, it's 2 large. So I want 2 of this still, honestly. Because if I'm fighting small units, I'll just use a spirit ability to make that make sense. Oh! You can only get it once. I didn't know that. Okay. Support and defend is always really good for battleships. Save energy. They're going to be using a lot of energy. You want guard. Instinct isn't as important because this is not a damage dealing unit. Hit and run. Focus defense. Focus over limit. I'm getting pretty much everybody focus over limit. And I'll get dash. Okay, power parts. This is equipment for the mechs. Doubles money gained from defeating enemies. This is really good on Chitose, because Chitose already gets 20% extra gold from defeating enemies. The aggressor. And V circuit. Just overload it with really good stuff. Already have a barrier. Defensor. And I'll give the V circuit for now, but I'm probably taking that off later. Okay. Just one more save. And then... Hold on, I'm double checking something. Okay. Real fast, I'm gonna get up. I have to go grab a package. So I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, I'm back. Just had to grab a package that I've been expecting. Skill tree, we technically don't really care about this yet. Because I have it all unlocked already. Pretty much. Yep, I have it all unlocked. Can't do this, can't do this, can't do this, can't do this. So all we can do is next map. Before we do that...